In our previous video, gave you some tips towards working from home. In this one, we're going to talk more about ergonomics. Whee! Ergonomics is defined as the study of how people work in their environment. Like many people around the world, this environment is likely your house right now. Now the field is pretty broad, but we're going to cover a few key examples of how you could be working from home more ergonomically. If you have an office chair, you want to be able to control the height, the tilt, where your arms are, where your legs are, and how far away from your screen you are. When adjusting for the height, you want to make sure that your knees are in line with your hips. You don't want to be sat too low, which can cause rounding of the back, and you don't want to be sat too high, which can lead to you swinging your legs around like a toddler waiting for ice cream. When adjusting for the tilt, you don't want to be too far forward or too far back. It can seem more comfortable, but for longer periods of working time, it isn't. You want to remain as vertical as you can while keeping a neutral spine alignment. You want it so that your arm is in line with the desk and is just able to reach the mouse and the keyboard without having to angle itself in a different position. By raising the height of the chair, you might find yourself dangling off the floor. If you're like me and on the shorter side, you might need an additional footrest to support yourself while sat down at this height. When placing your monitor, you want to make sure it's no further than an arm length away. This is so you can see the screen without the text being too small. You want to adjust the monitor so that the top of the screen is at your eye level. Tilt the screen as necessary so that it's directly facing you. If you're sat down in your living room on a couch or somewhere that's not a desk, you might not have as much adjustability. You might just be working on your laptop and you might experience a bit of rounding over your back because the height of things just isn't adequate. One tip for this would be to add a few books underneath your laptop or something to raise the height of it so that the laptop itself is more in line with where your arms naturally fall. You can also tilt the screen of the laptop so that it's facing you directly. If you are using something to raise the height of the laptop, just make sure that it's stable and you don't have to risk the laptop falling over. If you actually have the laptop on your lap, you can use this similar tip of raising the height of it using some books or a box so that it's more in line with where your elbows naturally rest. You can give yourself more support while sitting on the couch by sitting on or resting against a few layered cushions. You can further elevate the height of the laptop by adding some blocks underneath your feet, just like the footrest. Remember to stay upright and not to slouch. If you found this video helpful, consider giving a like and subscribing to my channel. Stay comfortable and most importantly, stay safe. Peace.